Back in the huddle, and we're grading free agency signings. To begin this, we give Sam Darnold 3 years, 100 mil, 55 mil guaranteed. We give this a B because it's not a bad price for a decent quarterback, but we do not know how reliable Sam Darnold can be, especially after his last few games in last season.
The Giants signed Russell Wilson to a one-year contract worth $10.5 million. We give this a B plus as it is a low downside signing and is good for a potential one-year bridge option at quarterback.
Next, we give Justin Fields 2 years, 40 mil, 30 million guaranteed, a B plus. This gives the Jets a young option at QB, and if it pans out, it's a cheap deal with Justin Fields' upside on the Jets' new offense.
The Colts signed Daniel Jones to a one-year, $14 million contract. We give this a C plus because while it creates competition for Anthony Richardson, it creates a very underwhelming QB battle in Indianapolis.
Next, we have Stephon Diggs, 3 year, 69 mil, 26 guaranteed. We give this a C plus as it is a lot of money for an older diva, not not very good locker room presence wide receiver, but it still gives Drake May our one option.
The Bucks signed Chris Godwin to a 3 year, $66 million contract with $44 million guaranteed. We gave this an A plus as they convinced him to take a hometown discount to remain with his team.
Next up is Cooper Kupp to Seattle Seahawks for 3 years, 45 mil, 26 guaranteed. We gave this a B as Cooper Kupp can sometimes be injury prone or unreliable, but he still can be a great core wide receiver for this new Seattle offense.
The Rams signed Davante Adams to a 2 year, $46 million contract with $26 million guaranteed. We gave this a B plus as although he's old, he's still a reliable number 2 receiver to play alongside Puka Nacua in this Rams offense.
Now we have Ronnie Stanley re-signing with the Ravens for 3 years, 60 mil, 44 guaranteed. We gave this an A as he was a Pro Bowler last year and is a great starting tackle for this Ravens offense.
Next, we have the Titans, who signed Dan Moore to a 4 year, $82 million contract with $50 million guaranteed. We give this a D, as although he's been a starting left tackle for a couple of years, he's average at best and is not worth the money.
Now my Detroit Lions signed DJ Reed, 3 years, 48 mil, 32 guaranteed. We gave this an A minus as DJ Reed is a great, reliable corner that help fill in the holes of this coverage defense.
Next, we have Carlton Davis signing on a 3 year, $60 million contract with $34.5 million guaranteed with the Patriots. We give this a B because while he's a good corner, compared to the money that the other corners got in free agency, this is only average value.
Now we have Travis Ward signing with the Colts, 3 years, 60 mil, 35 guaranteed. We also gave this a B as Travis Ward is starting to get old, but he still can be a reliable corner in this Colts defense.
Next, we have Nate Hobbs signing with the Packers for 4 years, $48 million with $16 million guaranteed. We gave this a B minus as although he's not as talented as some of the top corner free agents, this is solid value and will fill the hole of Jair Alexander's potential departure.
Now we have Dre Greenlaw signing with the Denver Broncos for 3 years, 35 mil, 11.5 guaranteed. We gave this a B plus as when Dre Greenlaw is healthy, he's one of the best linebackers in the NFL. But after coming from his ACL Super Bowl tear, it seems that he's looking to bounce back. And for only 11.5 guaranteed, this is a great deal for the Broncos.
Next, we have the Bills signing Joey Bosa on a 1 year, $12.6 million contract. We gave this an A as it is a 1 year deal for a high upside player who has solid production in the past, although he's injury prone.
Now we have Hassan Reddick signing a 1 year, 14 mil deal with the Bucks. We gave this a B minus as last season Hassan Reddick failed to meet his usual standards. But this is a good prove-it-year deal for the Bucks as only 1 year.
Next, we have the Cardinals signing Josh Sweat on a 4 year, $76.4 million contract with $41 guaranteed. We gave this an A minus as this is good value for a young, high upside pass rusher.
Now we have Jonathan Allen for 3 years, 51 mil, 31 guaranteed, signing with the Vikings. We gave this a C plus as this is a lot of money and a lot of money guaranteed for an older pass rusher that might be past his prime.
Next, we have Mel Williams signing a 4 year, $104 million contract with 51 guaranteed with the Patriots. We gave this a C as although he's young and has good upside, that's a lot of money for an interior defensive lineman.
Now we have Javon Holland signing with the New York Giants for 3 years, 43.3 million, 30 guaranteed. We give this an A minus as Javon Holland is young and it could bring upside to this new Giants defense.
Next, we have Trevon Moehrig signed with my Panthers for 3 years, $51 million, with $34.5 million guaranteed. We gave this a B minus, as although he's young and has good upside, this is a lot of money compared to some of how the other safeties got in free agency.